You know as well as I do that life is made up of countless decisions. Some come naturally and without much effort, like choosing what to wear or what to eat, hopefully, while others require deeper thought and reflection. What we often forget though is that every decision, big or small, involves a mix of emotional and logical thinking. Today I'm going to explore the fascinating world of decision making. It's a process shaped by our feelings, thoughts, values, and even outside influences. And as part of my series on the value of decision making as we grow, I'll outline a lot of the discoveries that I've made in researching decision making, some key aspects that affect how we choose. To follow this will be a series of blogs that will deal with each one in a little bit more detail. So, let's set the stage then in an introduction on decisions, which are the foundation of our lives. Each decision we make, whether small or life-changing, plays a role in shaping our experiences. Deciding to say yes to a new opportunity, reach out to an old friend, or even take a different route home can change the course of our lives. But decisions aren't always easy. They come with uncertainty, responsibility, and often fear of the unknown. This series is about understanding decision making, exploring what makes it challenging and learning how to approach it with confidence and clarity. Now, not all decisions are the same, so break them down into certain types of decisions. And we'll start with everyday decisions. So these are routine choices: what to wear, what to eat, how to spend our free time. They seem minor, but can add up to influence our habits and overall lifestyle. Then there's life-changing decisions. These define our futures: choosing a career, moving to a new city, or starting or ending relationships. These choices require thought and often involve weighing emotional and practical considerations. Now, emotional versus logical decisions. Sometimes our heart and mind pull us in different directions. Balancing the two can lead to more thoughtful and fulfilling choices. And then there's reactive versus proactive decisions. Reactive decisions happen in the moment, often driven by emotion, while proactive decisions involve planning and foresight. Both have their place, but being aware of the difference is powerful. So in addition to that, every decision is shaped by a combination of internal and external factors. Internal influences can be things like our values, beliefs, and past experiences. They play a huge role in what we choose. For example, someone who values freedom might hesitate to commit to a long-term obligation. Emotions like fear, excitement, or doubt also influence how we decide. Then there's external influences: social pressure, cultural expectations, and advice from loved ones. These can all impact our thinking. Sometimes what others expect of us can cloud what we truly want. So becoming aware of these influences can help us make choices that feel true to ourselves. Now, the decision-making process often follows quite a simple track. First of all, recognizing the need for the decision. The first step is to realize that a choice must be made, and then you've got to gather the information, learn as much as you can about your options. Then you have to evaluate that information, evaluate the options, consider possible outcomes and consequences. And then it comes down to the choosing and the acting. You make your choice and you follow through with action. Now, no decision-making process is perfect. What matters is being thoughtful and intentional while remaining open to learning from the outcome. Because there's common challenges. Why can decisions feel so difficult? Well, some of the common struggles are the fear of failure or regret. What if I chose wrong? Is a question that often lingers in our mind. On top of that is indecisiveness. We can overthink. It can leave us stuck, afraid to move in any direction. Maybe there's peer pressure, social expectations clouding our judgment. Or maybe the lack of information. Sometimes we're forced to decide quickly without knowing everything we wish we could. Sometimes there just isn't the information to make the decision we'd like to make. So acknowledging these challenges can help us face them with greater confidence. Well, thankfully, there are many tools that we can use for better decision making. Practical tools, such as pros and cons lists, writing things down helping to clarify our thoughts, what's good and what's bad about potential decisions. Visualization, we can imagine or picture or daydream how each choice would make us feel in the future, what we would gather from it, what we would gain from it, where it would take us. We can seek advice. Trusted mentors or friends can offer valuable perspectives, and there's a whole world out there of free, valued, verified information on the internet. And also as well, something that I rely on is my gut. Have a gut check. Sometimes your intuition already knows the answers. Of course, nothing guarantees that we would make a perfect decision. And how many times have you actually made a perfect decision? But these are things that can guide us towards what we feel is right, what we feel is going to be a successful outcome. Because every decision comes with an emotional journey. Before the decision, there's often uncertainty, hope, or maybe anxiety about what lies ahead. During the decision, this is the moment when clarity starts to form, and after the decision, relief, joy, or even regret can follow. But even when things don't go as planned, each decision teaches us something valuable. So allow yourself to experience these emotions, recognize these emotions, allow them to flow without judgment. They're part of the process. Consider J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, who faced rejection after rejection, but chose to keep pursuing her passion. Her persistence led to life-changing success, not just for her, but for millions of readers around the world. Or take Steve Jobs, who once said, "Deciding what not to do is as important as deciding what to do." His ability to focus on what truly mattered shaped the success of Apple and revolutionized the tech industry. These stories remind us that our decisions, even in tough times, can lead to amazing outcomes. So where does this leave you? Call to action to trust yourself. Because decisions aren't about getting everything right. They're about learning, growing, and trusting ourselves. The next time you face a tough choice, remember, you already have the wisdom you need within you. Use the tools we discussed. Listen to your inner voice and embrace the journey. Recognize the emotions, assess the logic, and just make that decision. Anyway, as you can probably tell if you have been following me, decision making is a bit of a fascination of mine at the moment, and this is just the beginning of a deeper exploration into the art of decision making. So please check for the upcoming blogs that I've got in this series, like and subscribe and you'll get notified of them, where I'm going to deep dive into each of these areas in more detail to help us become more empowered in this decision making journey. So until next time, remember, every decision you make is a step toward becoming the person you're meant to be.